So yeah, and that's the thing, is that when the more men distance themselves from femininity and gayness out of fear of not seeming those things, the more that they are those things. Because people can pick up that you're trying not to be something, and you're trying to be something. It's like when people try too hard to be real, people try too hard to be deep.
I like taking my hair out like this. It reminds me like when I was 16 in the Bronx, running up and down the block. A crazy little girl who used to be wild and no limits, all dreams.
People pick up on that, and people are like, something about this is inconsistent, something about this is not genuine, and it's making me feel uneasy. And then it makes them seem even more fake, even though they're trying so hard to be real. And it's like, once you, that's just a rule to life, is once you try too hard to do something or to be something, it's just kind of like running away from you. That's what lots of hetero culture is about, is trying not to be gay and trying not to be feminine, and they end up being more homoerotic than they would have if they didn't try to not do those things. Like example, I'm not gonna be feminine tonight and sit down with my girlfriend and watch Love is Blind. I'm gonna go to the bar with 25 other men and watch men on the screen play with balls and sweat all over each other and touch each other and fight over each other. And when I'm watching the shows with my guys, we're gonna be hugging each other, jumping up and down. We're gonna be screaming in each other's faces, getting close to each other's faces. What else are we gonna be doing? We're gonna be smacking each other's butts. We may take our shirts off, just get naked with each other. What else? Yeah, just spend the whole couple hours with them. Now tell me which one of those sound more male-centered and homoerotic. Keep in mind, the hetero male did that to get away from being homoerotic. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with any of those things. What I'm trying to say is that men that partake in those activities are basically denying something within themselves, and it's causing more trouble than good out in the world. And because they're policing others, they're policing themselves, and they look down on women. But if they accepted that part of themselves, then it wouldn't, nothing would be going on. It wouldn't cause any problems. It wouldn't cause any domination or abuse or oppression. And think about if a woman were to walk in that space and how they would be treated, and they would be othered. She's trying to mess up the flow. She's effing up the whole vibes. Oh, what she know about this sport? She doesn't know anything. And it's just, men just want to be around other men, and because that's what they uphold. That's what they respect. That's who they love. They love masculinity and they love other men. So this is what causes the problem, because this is what causes sexism, and this is what causes oppression. And this is the trap. This is the masculinity trap, is that masculinity isn't actually masculinity. It's just not being feminine. It's just not being gay. And the thing is with not being feminine and not being gay, as a hetero man and trying to run away from those things, is as you're running away from those things your whole life, you aren't being a human being, and you aren't developing a personality, because you're too busy trying not to be feminine. You're too busy trying not to be gay. So in masculinity, there's no humanity in masculinity. There's no, oh, if I be masculine enough one day, I'm going to get the golden ticket. And I'm going to feel all of these doubts I have in myself. Like, everything's going to be answered, and I'm going to feel so secure in myself, and I'm going to have all my answers and my emotions. Like, all my emotions are going to be dealt with. I'm not going to be angry anymore. I'm not going to be depressed. I just have to keep going down the road of masculinity, and I'm going to get that. The thing is that we don't need more masculinity, and there's no humanity in masculinity. It's like, it has like the promise of strength and safety, but it doesn't provide any of those things. It's just avoidance. Yeah, there's no being yourself in masculinity. There's no humanity in it. There's no space for you in heterosexuality. Only performance and characters. If you're more than a character, and if you're an actual human being with a working brain, then masculinity isn't going to work for you. Heterosexuality, masculinity isn't going to work for you. You're going to find that it's hollow, and that it's just vague ideas, and that it lacks substance and depth, and you're gonna find yourself lost in it. Heterosexual men get a lot of freedom in cosplaying gayness, LARPing femininity. Like when men dress up as women, or they act gay with their friends, you see a light in their eyes all of a sudden. They get excited. I've never seen straight men happier than when they dress as women.
So what's your take?
All straight men, not only do they love drag, but they do their own versions of it.
100% agree.
Thank you.
It's called cosplaying now.
It's cosplay. It's character work. I mean, take pro wrestling for an example, okay? We have grand entrances. We have outfit reveals. We have costumes.
There are literally pro wrestlers that look like this.
Halloween. That's drag for cowards. We have rock concerts, drag with guitars. Anime conventions, drag with subtitles. We have artsy Brooklyn men, which that's definitely drag for trust fund babies that love to cosplay as the working poor.
Coke, baby.
Drag is everywhere. And like, we love drag, right?
I'm doing drag right now.
Yes, tell me about your drag persona.
Right now, I'm cosplaying as a guy who goes to work.
Hell yes.
I'm a guy who goes to work. This suit is in my office. So when I go to work to do this, I change into this.
Yes, and we're performing masculinity.
I'm not. Okay.
Okay. Well,
I'm not performing masculinity.
You are masculinity.
I'm
And I am masculinity too. And in a way, we're good masculinity. You know?
And that's because masculinity is a prison. Masculinity, hetero-masculinity. It's like you're a cop. You're a cop to yourself and you're a cop to others. Just policing everything you do. Men will police the way other men sit in chairs. If it looks too gay, if it looks too fruity. Men will police the other way men hold their wrists. The way they hold things, the way they pick things up, the tone and pitch of their voice, their haircut, their clothes, if their skin is clear. Like, it just goes on and on. I've seen men tell other men gay for washing their ass. So, I'm gonna make a video about this eventually, but basically what I'm trying to say is that hetero men find a lot of freedom in femininity and gayness. They act gay with their friends for fun, or they dress up as women, or put on a dress. And that's because in the eyes of patriarchy and in the eyes of masculinity, femininity is freedom. I find lots of men get jealous of women for this reason, and their ability to be free, because that's what men under patriarchy and under masculinity want to be, is free. And I'm not saying that these women are free. I'm just saying under the eyes of masculinity, it appears to be freedom, because masculinity, hetero-masculinity, is so binding and constrictive.